This was originally a cutting of a 50 or 60-year-old Christmas cactus, or technically Thanksgiving cactus, Schlumbergera truncata, that my good friend Bill gave to me. And it is in desperate need of replanting, repotting. This is a question I get all the time. You know, when should I repot my Christmas cactus? What are the best practices for doing so? And those are the questions that I'm going to be answering in this video. Now, before I show you guys how to do it, if you're looking for a care video on how to really get the most flowers out of your Christmas cactus, Thanksgiving cactus, holiday cactus, check the video links in the description below. I have some awesome ones there that have been super popular. These plants, as they are succulent plants that are semi-epiphytic, they're native areas, they grow in the crevices of branches or rocks, so they're used to having very confined root systems. We always want to grow our Thanksgiving cactus and Christmas cactus in very small containers. They like their root systems to be confined. But if you've had it in the same pot for a few years like I have, it can be really important to transplant it to the next container or to prune those roots back and then replant it in that same size container if you want to keep it basically the same size of the plant and in that same container. Well, as you can see, this baby, it's got quite the root mass, even these little roots growing out of the top. That definitely is a signal that this guy either wants to be transplanted to the next container or root pruned and potted back in here. And you can see how it has these little divots that are starting this because this plant has been in here for like 3 years. You can see how it just kind of like dips down. And it's starting to really utilize all the nutrients in the soil. So it really does need some fresh potting mix anyway. I'm going to be doing this process after it's finished flowering. I'm here in early spring, so this is a great time to do this project. Now, the first thing we need to do is just try to figure out how to get it out of the pot. Oof. Now, this is what happens a lot if you're growing your plants in terracotta or glazed ceramic. They can get like really stuck. If it's in plastic and it's root bound, then it normally just pops right out. There's a couple things you can do. You can like soak your container, the whole container, in water, in a bowl of water for a while, and that'll just kind of loosen things up. Or what I will try to do is I'll normally just try to get something. Well, there it goes, I could feel it. And so while the bottom was not super root bound, the sides definitely are. And so when it comes to something like this, all that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just start by taking a serrated knife and just kind of cutting the sides off a little bit, as well as a little bit on top. Now what this is going to do, this is going to encourage new lateral roots to form that are going to help the plant take up water and nutrients a little bit better. And also do it on top a little bit. Now you'll also notice there's some dead stuff, so we're also going to cut this kind of stuff out and get rid of that. So now you can see that root mass is a little bit smaller, and this is going to be perfect for planting back up. All right, so now it's looking pretty good, and you have the option, if you prune it back a little bit in the root zone like I've done, you can absolutely just repot it back in that same size container with fresh potting mix, or you can transplant it to the next size container. The next, whenever you hear someone say the next size container, that refers to a pot that is about 1 inch wider in diameter, so about ½ inch wider on each side. So I could do something like this, but like I was mentioning, I'm gonna keep it in the same pot. So I have some nice houseplant potting mix. While Christmas cactus are succulents, they do come from the rainforest, so they like some moisture retention. I added in a little bit of sphagnum moss. Then we'll, of course, just pretty normal, Just start filling it up. And that looks pretty good. Really hugely important that there are no gaps around the sides. So you want to really make sure and fill that area in. Never have any exposed roots. And of course we're using fresh potting mix because fresh potting mix still has its nutrients. That's one of the reasons why we transplant repot, so that we can give it some fresh potting mix with more nutrients. And of course the final step is to water them in very nice and slowly and gently so that new soil doesn't bubble up too much. And if you'd been experiencing some foliage that, was turning crinkled, drying out, it absolutely could have been caused from being a little bit overly root bound. This should really remediate those sort of problems. And just like that, you've given your Christmas cactus a new will to survive another 10, 20, 50 years. They're true family heirlooms that will be around as long as you take good care of them. And doing this process once every couple years will absolutely keep them fresh, healthy, and if you follow my video instructions on how to get them to bloom, well, then you'll get blooms every year too. If you do have any other further questions or comments, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. Anyways, thanks for joining me here on Plant Vibrations. I'll catch you guys later. Ciao.